Dikakanyo dintle. Good ideas. Dikakanyo dintle. Community television stations in South Africa. Apparently, the first community television station, Soweto TV, because Soweto, you know, it's the most popular township in South Africa, historically known. Started in 2005. In 2004, they were still setting it up. So, in my previous video, I mentioned it was 2004. I was not far off. They were setting it in 2004. In 2005, that's when it started. So, one KZN, which is based in Richards Bay in KwaZulu-Natal, started in 2011, and Bay TV started in the same year. It's in Port Elizabeth, currently known as Gqeberha. So it's very good that they created community television stations because they are creating opportunities for upcoming, especially far from major cities where things are happening like Johannesburg, Durban, Cape Town. But one error that they might probably be doing is always finding inexperienced people. Soweto TV has done very well when it comes to that. I understand anyway, Soweto is known internationally after what happened during 1976. It's actually a group of townships close to each other. It's not one township, but it was bound to be developed by the way everything starts there. You oppress, you popularize. So when it comes to films, they would get inexperienced actors and experienced actors and actresses. And they would mix and find that those who are more experienced take lead roles. So with other television stations, I think they need to check that. Tshwane TV has also done well in that it's based in the capital city, Pretoria, the administrative capital of this country. So I think those other television stations need to copy that. It's good that they're even doing that. So the fact that they started the stations says a lot. One KZN started in 2011. And Bay TV started the next year. So I think something that needs to be worked on, the error that can be fixed. They are doing well by developing their own areas. So the spotlight shifts. It's not only in one area like before. Everything was happening in Johannesburg. So they are creating opportunities for their communities.
Zomba right here on the hangout. Welcome to the country. For people and who don't.
It's currently called Mpuma Kapa TV. So I think it's a great idea that what they did to these television stations. So I think what they need to do always make sure experienced people are in front. Like when I check the movies on Tshwane TV and Soweto TV, they've done well to get experience. Some of them found they don't even recognize their faces. It's like Ekasi, which used to be films on ETV. They used to be with only amateurs, upcoming people who know nothing about acting. So they started mixing just a little bit of 2 or 3 people experience. So maybe we can work on that. Because one of those other stations, I won't mention which the name in the program, there's a program which was mainly for teenagers. So they were looking for people who are teenagers or young adults. So they got a boy who was roughly 24 years and he was presenting. His presenting was so bad. He presented for 2 months and then left. As he was presenting, you could see he had no experience in presenting. The guests were even better. There was a boy who was a guest who was more confident, more active, and there was a girl who was arrogant. Sometimes it's even better to get an arrogant person than a person who's got worse self-esteem, because an arrogant one can tame them. But people's personalities are different. But I think it's a great idea to make sure that the experience ahead. One person who's experienced or 2 or 3 will make a big difference. People who are not so good as presenters, maybe you want to present the old presenter, they can keep switching. I think, or if you find that they are opening the platform for inexperienced presenters, you can keep switching them to inexperienced, they keep changing so that there's no pressure. But make sure that when it comes to movies, it is 2, 3 experienced actors and actresses, and then others will follow. Then it won't be that bad, it will attract more people. But thumbs up for you for putting your city on the map. One KZN and you put Richards Bay, which is not as popular as Durban on the map. And Bay TV in Mpuma Kapa, you put Port Elizabeth on the map, which is not as popular as Durban in Cape Town. So I think you've done your part. So Things like that are things that can be fixed. You start something and here and there you fix it. You make it perfect. That's just my opinion. Good ideas.